Rent's going up. There's things breaking around the house that the landlord doesn't want to fix. Maybe you've been going out without AC for a while. If it's Houston, that's miserable. Maybe the house sprung a leak. No one's come to fix it yet. I mean, you could pay for it out of your own pocket, but it's not your mortgage. Yes, you're paying the mortgage, but it's not your home. You're not the homeowner. So what is the next step? You think about buying a home. You think, man, I've saved a little bit of money. Maybe I can get some down payment assistance, but my credit score really needs some quick help if I'm going to get out of here in 8 months and possibly buy a home. So here are the 3 things you can do right away to start increasing your credit score. The next thing you're going to do is get free credit reports at annualcreditreport.com from each of the 3 bureaus. And you can get one of these free every single year. And you're going to go through those reports with a fine-tooth comb, looking for any inaccuracies, late payments, accounts, any errors on that report. And then you're going to dispute them with the credit agencies. It's very easy to do. They may ask for some proof on some things, but you can do these disputes online, and those can quickly, if they get cleared up, can quickly boost your credit score. The second thing you want to do is address any past due accounts that are accurate. Now, it doesn't mean you have to bring them all up to current status right away. If they're large amounts, then you can set up a payment plan. But as long as you've addressed it and you've started making payments, that shows up better on your credit report when a lender pulls it than just having past due balances sitting on there waiting and going into collections. Then also make sure you're always paying your bills on time. Anything that can show up on that credit report, we need to see that it's on-time payments, especially any credit cards, anything else car payments, things like that you may have on your credit report. The third thing you're going to want to do is look at your credit card balances. A big part of your credit score is your credit utilization, and you definitely want to have utilization under 30% on each card, preferably under 10%. So if you have a $10,000 credit limit on your card, you want to have $1,000 or less, preferably, but you can have $3,000 or less to have 30% or less. But you want to have that across all your cards. So if you have one card that's completely maxed out, try and focus on getting, or it's a high interest rate, the highest one, try and focus on getting that one down, because that will boost your credit utilization score on your credit score. So if you have a $10,000 credit card and it's maxed out $10,000, try to get that paid down to the $3,000. And if that's one of your only 2 cards or 3 cards, that will take a huge dip in your credit utilization, which will increase your score. If you have concerns though on what you think you should pay off or what you don't know what you should pay down, definitely talk to a lender, because we can look at these things for you, especially if you've already pulled your credit report, and we can give you guidance on what to pay down first or how much you need to pay down, because we can calculate your DTI and see where you stand right now. If you're way up in the 50s already with your rental payment and then all those other bills that you have, we're going to help you figure out how to get that a little bit lower, because you want to have some more room when it comes to getting your mortgage. But if you want to see a quick jump in your credit score in less than a year, those are the 3 things you really want to look at, okay? Inaccuracies. Payments that you have not made that might go into collection soon, and you need to take care of those. Even if it's just making a plan with the creditor on paying small payments each month, you have to take care of that, you guys, because it will stay there hurting your credit for 7 years at least. So, and then of course, bringing down your credit card utilization, which sometimes can be really hard if expenses have been going up, which we know they have been, and you're putting more and more on the credit card. But that's when it's so important to create a budget. And if you need a budget worksheet, I can definitely send one to you. That way you're cutting down on your costs and your expenses, and you're able to put more towards those credit card balances each month. Of course, we don't want you putting it all. We need to be saving as well for closing costs or down payment. So get with a lender. We're here as kind of like a counselor too on helping you get to that first step of buying your first home. So please don't hesitate, and don't feel shy, and don't feel scared to talk to somebody. It's our job, and it's what we're here for. And for some of us, we're very passionate about helping first-time home buyers afford a new home and get into somewhere where they have more security financially and personally than they did in a rental home.